It's that time again for another not-so-normal gaming podcast, featuring your hosts, MrTechnoSqueek.
Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
Nostalgic Dan 1.
Everything I feel is in this sword. Good.
Come on!
And Quick Freeze 4.
Don't worry. I'll handle the bad guys.
This is a podcast you want to listen to, but first, you gotta press start.
Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new episode of the Press Start Podcast. This is episode 83, and I am Mr. TechnoSqueek, and I'm awesome, okay?
Debatable.
I'm just gonna throw that out there, but you also have two other awesome co-hosts, Cliva, Quick Freeze 4, and Nostalgic Dan 1.
Woo. It's been so long, guys. I miss you.
I miss you too, Dan.
Yeah, it feels like an eternity.
Techno's been showing up at my house like every single day.
Oh, I bet he's like hiding in the bushes, right?
Well, yeah. He keeps taking pictures of me for some reason. How are you guys?
I'm doing swell. Thanks for caring.
I like that word. Swell's a good word.
It's a pretty swell word.
Yeah. So what's going on, guys? New systems have been released. PlayStation 4 and Xbox 360, and I totally said that wrong. We're going to go with the Xbox
180.
One.
180. Original Xbox. That's the Xbox One.
We should have said 180. Yeah, the Xbox One came out, and you guys hear the Predator sound it makes now?
Oh, sweet. Yeah, it's built in. You just have to put a disc in, and it's like...
Oh!
It's awesome. That's a cool feature. I'm not gonna lie. That's next-gen
Dude,
hardware.
I'm totally serious, man. I've seen so many YouTube videos today of, like, the Xbox One making that Predator sound effect when you put the disc in, man.
Maybe it's secretly gonna transform when you're asleep, and it's actually a predator.
That should happen. If it actually camouflaged, that would be totally badass, but... Have you guys seen those videos, though?
Oh, I've heard about so many issues. Actually, I was watching really popular people on YouTube, but Video Games Awesome, and they were doing a show today on the Xbox One, and they actually had an issue with their first Xbox One, the Day 1 edition. It was an issue with the Kinect. For some reason, the Kinect didn't work. Like, it just wouldn't let them set it up. And then they actually had to send the guys out to get another Xbox One, so they bought a second Xbox One, and the Kinect actually worked. But then they had issues with some, like, the TV, and, like, the games had a really, really long install. Like, Rise had a long install, Dead Rising 3 had a long install. It's just ridiculous.
So, yeah. This is what this video I was watching today. It was, like, this, compilation video of, like, it was going for, like, I think, like, 7 or 8 minutes, and it had, like, at least, like, 10 people with the Predator sound effect, and they were just pissed. And I would be too, man. Imagine buying a brand new freaking system, and
Day
one, and it doesn't work. Yeah, it came out today. It's crazy.
Makes me feel special for having that Day 1 edition.
Yeah, fuck that, dude.
Yeah. That sucks, though. It's so expensive, too, and it's just a slap in the face. You know,
I don't know.
it's disappointing. There's a lot of issues. I've seen a lot of issues with that, and they need to fix it.
Well, the PlayStation 4 was kind of like the same thing. Well, what was that issue? It was like wasn't it like a blue light of death or something?
Yeah, but it's not as bad as the Xbox One because the PS3s or PS4s was like the problems with how many had problems is like less than 1%.
Yeah, and with the PS4 you could fix it with the software update.
Yeah.
Yeah, and some of them had like faulty HDMI like ports, but it's not that many. Whereas the Xbox One, I feel like I've been hearing a lot of people have issues with that, which is unfortunate. I mean, both systems have these like mandatory game installs, which I don't like, but at least with the PlayStation 4, it's a mandatory install, but you can like start playing, because it keeps installing the game even though you're
Yeah.
playing it, that weird feature. Whereas the Microsoft Xbox One, you have to wait through that whole install to play the game, and it took a while from what I saw.
How long did it take for the games
I
you
was,
saw?
I was watching them, and Rise took, I would say, at least a half an hour.
Really?
It was really bad. I was like, because they were just sitting there waiting, and they were just talking about it. It's pretty bad. And I saw things like it's 500 gigs, right? But since it's mandatory installs, each game is like 40 gigs. So you're going to eat up through that 500 gigs pretty quick. And it's like, yeah, you can get external hard drives and all this business, but that's like more money. And it's like, I don't know. I don't like mandatory installs.
Yeah, I don't like that either. So, like, how would it be? It's 40 gigs for like the PlayStation and the Xbox.
Yeah, I mean, like roughly
Okay.
those games are probably around 40 gigs a piece.
Jeez.
And you think
I
like
don't know.
500 gigs, put that in perspective, that's maybe like 8 games, 10 games around there.
I know.
And then you have to manage the space, not to include like any downloadable games that you might have purchased or any apps and stuff like that. So you're gonna surprisingly eat through it quick. I think I saw who was it, Jay Hoof from 3 Kilobytes. He posted a picture, and like he was excited for a PS4, but then he bought like maybe 4 or 5 games, and that ate through literally like 250 gigs of his hard drive because he showed a picture and it's like halfway full already, based off like 4 or 5 games.
Are you kidding me? That
So I was like, it's like I'll wait till maybe they expand the memory and kind of fix these issues. There's not a whole lot of games I'm excited for, even for the consoles right now.
Yeah, a lot of people have been asking me like what I want to get, and I'm like, well, honestly, right now I'm not interested in either one of them. But if I really had to choose, like right now, I would go with the PS4, only because I want Kingdom Hearts 3 and Final Fantasy 15 coming out next year. I don't see any games for the Xbox One that I truly, truly want. So,
Yeah,
but that's just now. In the future, we'll see.
it's interesting. Although I think right now is probably a good time if people haven't jumped in to probably buy a PS3 and an Xbox 360. Because I would suggest probably buying one of those if you don't have one of those over the next gen consoles, because they both have incredible libraries already established, and you could probably get them significantly cheaper, especially with Black Friday coming around. So.
Oh, I gotta tell you guys something. You guys remember last episode? You guys were talking about Fear.
Yes.
Yeah.
I bought it.
Good man.
It came in about 3 days ago, but I haven't played it yet because I've been
Oh
watching.
my!
What?
I was going to ask you if you shit your pants or not.
I haven't played it yet. I've been watching a lot of Doctor Who because the 50th anniversary is tomorrow. I gotta watch Doctor Who, get myself psyched up. But I bought Fear, and I've been looking at the box. I'm like, this is probably gonna scare the shit out of me.
It's a trippy game. I think it's more of like it's not like Dead Space where it tries to do like jump scares every now and then kind of, but I feel like it's more psychological with Fear. I feel like they really try and get in your head and mess with the mechanics of like a first person shooter. It's pretty cool. I enjoyed it. It was a weird experience.
Yeah, I'm not sure when I'm gonna play it because I bought like so many games today.
Yeah. Yeah, it would have been perfect if you had it around Halloween time. It would have been a fun game to play.
Yeah, well, you guys were talking about like a lot last episode. I was like, you know what? I bet this game's really cheap, and I think I got it off.
Yeah.
I got off eBay for I think like $7, so
Yeah.
it wasn't too bad.
It's not expensive.
So, yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna play it yet because I got like 4 games today because I went to Toys R Us and they had buy one get 40% off the second game, and then they had another deal for 3DS games on selected titles. It was 2 for $40. So I kind of made out today. I got Super Mario 3D World,
Oh.
Zelda Link Between Worlds,
Oh.
and I got Power Rangers Megaforce and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Good stuff. Man, I want to get those games so bad. Like, Super Mario 3D World particularly, that'll probably be my next console. Now that I got a PS Vita out of the way. Yay.
Did you?
Woo, woo. Yeah.
Lucky son of a bitch.
I needed it. It's like, I just wanted to get it out the way, because I was like, once I have it, I can just worry about buying games and enjoy it. And I got it in, like, literally yesterday, probably last night. And believe it or not, as much as I don't like the first Assassin's Creed, I got a Assassin's Creed 3 Liberation PS Vita
Nice.
pack. So it's the white PS Vita with the memory card, which I like, because it was kind of, like, good to go. The game, obviously. And it looks nice.
Honestly, though, that's probably the best deal I think you could have gotten.
Yeah, I think so too. I was like, I just want a good deal for it.
Yeah, because you get the game and you get a 4 gig memory card. So I think that's the best deal you can get.
Yeah, and I'm excited because the game I've really been wanting to play for it is coming out next week. Ys Salsetta,
Yes,
and then
Ys.
there's so many other games coming out that have been announced like next year from all these other publishers I love that I've been talking about, like NIS America, Axis, Xseed. I feel like Xseed's starting to do like what they did with the PSP. You know, how they spoiled it with the Ys limited editions on there and Legend of Heroes, stuff like that. So they got kind of the same thing going with like Ragnarok Odyssey, Ys Salsetta, Hollow Knights 3. I mean, there's a good library now, and I'm excited to start playing these games. And I've been playing Assassin's Creed 3, which I'll talk about later, but I love it. It feels good in my hands. I love that it's got some weight to it. I love that it feels nice. The kind of sticks feel like you should be able to click them in, but like you can't. That was the first thing I tried. I was like, oh, that's right, you can't click them in. Because it feels like it. I kind of wish the face buttons were a little bit bigger, like the X, triangle, circle, square, but it's kind of limited, you know? But I was like, a little small, but I get used to it. And
Is that the only...
nice. I love the screen. It's gorgeous.
Is that the only game you got? Is Assassin's Creed?
Because I'm waiting for Ys Salsetta.
Not too bad. Techno, where's your Vita?
It's in the store.
Go get it then.
Really? Are you not? Go get it. We'll wait.
Yeah, well, we can
What are
wait.
you talking about?
You said it was at the store. Just pick it.
Go get it. Go get it. Just go to the store and get it. You have a car.
Yeah.
I don't have the money.
We didn't say you had to pay for it.
Yeah. And we didn't say you had to go to the store when it was open. Jesus.
Yeah.
What an idiot. Get a Vita, Techno. Come on. Think about it. Ys Salsetta. Hotline Miami on the Vita. Hotline Miami 2 coming out on the Vita probably. Oh my god. The beautiful screen. The glorious games.
Dude, I really like the screen for the Vita and the PSP. It's like so bright.
Oh yeah. That's what I love about both of them. They're just like bright and wide. I love it.
Yeah.
It's so big.
That is one thing about the Vita and the PSP that just really stands out for me. So
And I've been thinking about it too, now that I have both a Vita and a 3DS. I've been looking at the games that are on like both consoles, you know? Like there's some games that are on the Vita and 3DS, or even some that are on the Vita and PS3, you know? I've been thinking about it. I was like, you know what? I might give a lot of these games on the Vita probably, because like I like the screen. Like I know I want to get Virtue's Last Reward on the Vita instead of the 3DS, just because it's a bigger screen than the 3DS. And I'm even considering like Dragon's Crown on the Vita instead of the PS3, just because that'd be a fun game to play on the Vita. So I like it.
there was what's that new game came out today? Tearaway.
Yeah,
Tearaway came out.
I'm interested in that too.
So, and it was a couple weeks ago. Injustice, the Ultimate Edition came out. I want to get that, even though I have 2 copies already on the PS3 and the Xbox. But yeah, it's a great system. I love that thing. But
Yeah, not bad. I think I paid a little over 100, so it was a good deal.
really,
Yeah.
Wait, whoa.
That's
How'd
why
you
I
do
said
that?
What the hell did you find?
It's that
A
list.
Vita.
You know that list with that guy named Craig on it?
oh, you got it on Craigslist.
Yeah,
Oh.
local stuff. The guy said like, oh, I hardly used it. I bought it and then never played it really. So I was like, I'll take it for 100. I was like, because I didn't think I'd be able to afford it so soon, to be honest. But I was like, shit, I can do 100, no problem.
Do you do a lot of that stuff on Craigslist? Like meet people?
No, very rarely unless it's a really good deal. And this was a good deal, so I was like, okay. Because I usually
thought-
just do eBay or Amazon, you know.
Yeah. There was this one Craigslist ad that I saw. He was selling, I think it was Warcraft 2 for the PlayStation 1, and he was selling it for like $10. And I emailed him, I'm like, oh, like, do you still have it? I'm totally interested. And he emailed me back. He's like, yeah, dude, meet me. You're like, when do you want to meet up? And I'm like, well, like, whatever's fine with you is totally fine with me. And like, he never emailed me back, so I'm like, ah, fuck. Like, so I never had the opportunity to get it, but he was selling for like $10, dude.
Yeah, it could be very hit or miss on Craigslist. Sometimes it's a gamble, but sometimes you can make out. So do it, Techno. Come on. I believe in you. Get a Vita.
Yeah, go get a Vita.
That's the thing I want.
Ask Santa
to get
for one.
Christmas.
Yeah. Santa, please give me a PS Vita.
You should get like a nice pink one with like Amy decal right on the back of it.
Oh, that'd be the best. Have it custom painted.
Yeah,
Oh,
custom
man.
painted, dude.
It like lights up pink. It like glow lights and stuff like that. It's super sweet.
Actually, you know what? I would see Techno holding like a red Vita with like a Robotnik decal on it. Or Knuckles. For some reason, it has to be red for Techno. I don't. That's what I see in your hand.
Red Vita would look pretty cool. Actually, I know.
Do they even make red Vitas?
Japan has some exclusive variants, and the one I really liked was for God Eater 2. They have like a black and red Vita. It's like black on the top and red on the bottom. It's pretty sweet. But that's Japan only. Here it's just white and black.
So Dan, how do you like the back touchpad
Well,
for Assassin's Creed?
yeah, I was gonna say, like, I was gonna talk about the games, but I guess like I could talk about it now. But Assassin's Creed 3, I'll talk about it more in depth when we talk about games we've been playing recently, like more thoughts. But it does have like a bunch of gimmicks, right? And so it's got a bunch of touchscreen gimmicks. One of them is like when you pickpocket. Like,
yes.
If you want to pickpocket someone, you have to like target them and then swipe on the back touchscreen like downwards. Or like when you have to row a boat, you have to like row, stroking the back of the touchscreen. I was like, I could do without this,
No, dude. Yeah. In the PS3 version of any Assassin's Creed, you have to hold like X and like walk next to this person and pickpocket them. In this thing, you have to target them, swipe your finger across the touchpad while holding down another button. It's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, it's like it doesn't feel necessary.
Yeah. I think it took me like a half hour to pickpocket someone on the Vita version of Assassin's Creed, where the PS3 version takes like 30 seconds.
Yeah, that's taking me some getting used to. I'm like, it feels a little weird sometimes using the back touchscreen. Even there's just like unnecessary stuff. Like one of them was like, open this letter by using your fingers on both of the touchscreens. So I'm like, this isn't really necessary.
Yeah.
I love, like, just holding new, like, consoles, new hardware, and just being the, the asshole in the group saying, oh, hey, look what I got. And
so you're basically calling Dan and I assholes.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hey, check out the sweet Panasonic 3DO I got.
Yeah,
It's like these QuickTime games, and they look super awesome with these pixelated videos that are super compressed. You'd be jelly of that Panasonic 3DO.
Shit.
But speaking of cool handhelds, Holly did a video on this too, but I'd come across the site a couple of weeks ago. But have you guys heard of this site called Rose Colored Gaming?
You know what? I talk to Holly very frequently, like almost every day, and she's been telling me about this website for about weeks now.
Yeah, so I came across it like very recently too, and I was like, I never heard of it. I was like, I looked into it, I was like, wow, that's really cool. So what they do is they're a company who specializes in like custom handhelds. So like they take GBAs, like original Game Boy Advances, Neo Geo Pocket Color, Bandai WonderSwan, original Game Boy Color, and they make custom like models of them. Like they're really nice models too. They're not all scratched up and stuff like that. Beautiful screens, but it's all custom. So like he custom paints them in like really high quality paint. But the cool thing is he like puts in his own lights to light up the screen, and it's really done really well. And for some of them he actually changes like the screen, so like he kind of upgrades that. So, but I think it's cool.
He makes it glass.
Yeah, because I saw that I was like, God damn it! I would love a Neo Geo Pocket Color with a light. Like, because I played the Neo Geo Pocket Color, I was like, damn, this is so fun. The games are so fun. But I was like, if only it had a light, that would be incredible. And he has them on there. I'm like, shit, I want to buy one of these Neo Geo Pocket Colors with a front light. It would be so cool. Because I'd play it a lot more. Like, I'd play the shit out of that because I love that.
Yeah.
Some of those games. So I think it's so cool.
The only problem with this site that Holly told me is that he makes them himself. So like,
oh yeah,
you know, like he they sell out really fast. Like Holly was telling me about the GBA that she bought, and as soon as it hit the website, she bought it. And the moment she bought it, it was like out of stock. So the guy only made like one variant of the one she bought, and I'm just like, wow, dude, this guy is constantly like out of stock because he has to make them himself.
Yeah, it's super limited.
But they're really good.
Yeah, they look so nice. They look so pretty. Like I'd suggest checking out the site just to kind of see some of these cool variations that he's done. Like they're really, really nice. But like mentioned, they usually sell out right away once they go up, and because it takes time, and it also takes time because he even manufactures like custom parts for these, like some of them. So it takes quite a while. So it's like don't buy one and expect to get it like super quick or something. It takes a while.
And he's the one that made the Luigi version of the 2DS.
Yeah,
too.
I saw that too.
And I think he sold that, and he gave the money that he got for it to charity.
Yeah,
I think.
I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
Super cool. I think that was up on Game Gabble, and I think it went for a good amount. But like you said, all the proceeds I think went to charity, which is great.
Yeah.
But yeah.
No. What's the website again? The thing.
Rose Colored Gaming.
Rose Colored Gaming. Okay, cool.
He also has other stuff you can buy on there, like T-shirts and stuff like that. He does have some models available, maybe to like pre-order, but like you go through there, the first thing you're gonna notice is that everything's out of stock. So I would suggest actually probably following him on like social media, like Facebook page. Like I have him liked on the Facebook page, so like when he posts something like, hey guys, there'll be some new models up on the site or something, you know, like that way you can know like when to be checking that site. So but I totally want one of his Neo Geo Pocket Colors so bad.
Yeah.
Oh, that's badass.
Right. There's some really cool shit.
I like the Zelda GBAs.
Oh yeah, the Four Swords.
Oh, yeah.
Custom packaging too. Like he goes the whole mile. Like a lot of them come in. It's really nice custom packaging. And even if you look at some of the fine details, he'll put like rose-colored gaming on like the serial code next to the serial code or something. So really high quality.
And he also colors the little adapters, you know, the multiplayer adapters.
Yeah, totally. He goes the extra mile, like just top quality.
My favorite one on there for the GBA is the Icy Hot.
Oh yeah.
It's like it's blue, but then it like fades into red.
Yeah, it's so sweet.
That one's my favorite.
I wanted the red Neo Geo Pocket Color because it reminds me of the 4-slot arcade, and he even like custom painted like the SNK with white, so it looks like super detailed. I like it. It's clean. It's like damn.
The Wonder Swans.
Yeah, like front-lit Wonder Swans, so you can play them with light too, and the screens are like immaculate because I think he actually replaces them with like new glass and stuff like that. So super nice. So I checked that out. It's something cool, novelty items, something kind of one of a kind too. So I thought that was really cool.
And bookmarked.
It doesn't have any Vitas though, Techno, so I don't know what you can do.
Shut up.
Oh man.
I like that key lime Game Boy Color with the green buttons, the green see-through buttons.
Yeah, there's a lot of sweet stuff on there.
Speaking of handhelds, have you seen like how many people are buying the Zelda 3DS XL today.
Oh yes, oh my god, I'm so surprised how many people actually wound up picking it up.
It's funny too, like it's great people buying this, but like every single like image I've seen on Facebook, Instagram, whatever, or Twitter, everyone's been buying the system and the game. You know, like a physical copy of the game, like,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then they're selling their digital codes
Mm-hmm.
for because you gotta download the game if you get the bundle. But like every single image I see is like system, game, and I'm just like, wow. But I'm amazed. A lot of people are buying, like people who are buying the Xbox One are also buying this, like the Zelda bundle too. And
Yeah.
I'm just like, wow,
I think
dude.
this is just a case of people like splurging and like really treating themselves, maybe
Yeah.
Christmas bonus, that kind of stuff, you know.
Mm. Yeah, it's
I
amazing.
wish I had that kind of money.
Yeah, get your Christmas bonus, technically.
It's not too bad.
Yeah. Can you imagine if you picked up both the PS4 and Xbox One? And like at least one game for each? That's roughly like almost $1,000 plus.
Yeah.
Hell, I saw one image today. I'm not gonna name who, but this person bought Xbox One, the Zelda 3DS XL bundle, the Link Between Worlds game, the guide to that game, Tearaway, Super Mario 3D World for the Wii U, all today. And I'm like, that's like $1,000.
Right? It's like, jeez.
I was like, shit.
Someone got a Razor bonus.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna say who, but I'm just like, wow. But yeah. Yeah, I picked up Zelda Link Between Worlds today, but I haven't played it yet. I'm kind of excited to try it out though.
Yeah. Heard it's been getting really good reviews actually, along with Super Mario 3D World, surprisingly.
Yeah, was it? I think Game Trailers gave Zelda a 9.8.
Yeah, it's like nothing but nines, and like Mario 3D World's pretty much the same, like nothing but nines and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah. I'm on Facebook. Right now, my friend is just like, oh my god, Super Mario 3D World is like the best Mario game ever. And I like this is my friend, like where he says something about a video game, I believe him because he's like more into video games than I am. So like, yeah, I totally believe you. He's the one that got me to buy the Xbox 360 and the Wii U.
So, in other news though, you know what's coming up, guys? Next week, get together, we're gonna party. Me and Techno, Cliva, we're just gonna sit around and bake a turkey for like, stuff it with like ham inside of the turkey.
Oh my god. Ham
it's a
inside of
ham
a turkey. Oh my
I let Techno
god.
do the stuffing though, because I know he just loves to shove things in there.
Damn it.
What the fuck?
But
Oh.
no, Thanksgiving, yay. You guys
Yay!
excited?
Thanksgiving! Actually, I like Thanksgiving.
I love Thanksgiving. It's a good time. I love it too because I get a break, so a couple of days off is always a good thing. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I love it. So I usually just like sit around and just play video games for like the 4 days.
Oh, yeah.
It's just, oh god,
And
yeah, I love it.
You have leftover turkey too, which is the best.
Yes,
Just eat
yes,
the cold turkey,
yes.
like, oh, it's 9 o'clock, or I'll get something to drink, and then just get a piece of turkey out of the fridge or something.
Yeah, dude, especially if you have like gravy with it.
Oh.
Oh, fuck, I love that shit.
It's perfect time to do gaming too, because like turkey kind of fills you up and you just get tired and all that. It's like, oh, what do I want to do? Like, just play video games.
Yeah, dude. Oh man, I can't wait. It's Thanksgiving. The only thing that sucks is right after Thanksgiving is Black Friday.
Oh yeah, rush of the crowds.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not gonna get up early though. I never do. I always go Black Friday shopping at like 10 or 11. I never get up at like 5 or 6. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's not really worth it.
I don't go to sleep.
Right.
I go
He never
to shop after Thanksgiving, or after we have our Thanksgiving thing.
Oh, what? Like on Thursday night?
Yep. Like,
Really?
yep.
I don't want to do that.
Because then, whenever I get back home, then I can sleep.
Have you seen though? There's already people like lining up at Best Buy with like tents and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like that's ridiculous. It is like
What,
a
like
week
right
ahead.
now?
Yes, like right now, like a couple of days ago. They're ready, like set up with tents, generators, and all this shit. Like for the Best Buy. And I'm like, you guys are gonna skip out on Thanksgiving and like stay there for a week just to get a TV
No way,
for
no
like
way. No.
$100 or something.
Dude, I'm planning to go to Best Buy tomorrow, man. If I see people in tents out there tomorrow, I'm gonna laugh my ass off.
I forgot where it was. You know what I'm talking about, right, Techno? It was like a news article from somewhere, but I was like,
Yeah, I can't remember.
I forgot where it was, but that's ridiculous. People lining up a week ahead of Black Friday. Jeez,
Yeah.
it's getting crazy now.
Dude, have you guys seen the new South Park episodes?
Yep.
Dude, tell me those are the funniest episodes you've seen.
Well,
Oh my god. Anyone who hasn't seen the newest South Park episodes, this is basically what it is. Take the console wars of Xbox One and PS4 mixed with Game of Thrones oh my god, it's the funniest.
Black Friday.
Yes, and Black Friday. And it's the funniest South Park episode. There's two of them out so far. I think they're going to do like a trilogy of episodes, but it's like the funniest shit I've seen.
But I guess speaking of Black Friday, we want to jump into some news. I think we have
Sure.
some news about Black Friday action. Start us off. Let's do this. No rush.
I thought this was where we insert the dramatic music.
Oh wait, that's
Dun,
Star
dun,
Wars.
dun, 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 dun. Yeah, we have a couple Black Friday deals, and I'm just gonna... Do you guys want me to just go down this list from, like, Cheap Ass Gamer?
Yeah,
Sure.
Alright.
shoot 'em up.
Alright, and if you guys, like, want to talk about something, just speak up. Okay, this is from cheapassgamer.com for Black Friday deals. At Best Buy, starting on Thursday night doorbusters, you can get a PS3 250 gig with Batman Origins and The Last of Us for $200.
That's freaking cheap.
That's a
pretty.
great deal.
That actually is a really good deal.
Yeah.
Let's see. This one I kind of might want to go for is you could either get The Last of Us or Beyond Two Souls for $34.99. This is like Thursday night though, so like literally Thanksgiving. Battlefield 4, Assassin's Creed 4, Madden 24, FIFA 14, all for $34. Then on through November 28th through November 30th, you can get 360, 250 gig BF bundle. I don't know what that means, but it comes with Halo 4. Battlefield, is that what it means?
I would think so, yeah.
Okay, well, I'll just say BF because I'm not really sure what it says. But it says BF bundle, and then this is in parentheses. Halo 4, Darksiders 2, Tomb Raider, or Batman Arkham City for $189. So I guess, I don't know, maybe you pick one of those games or something. I could be wrong. And then you get a Wii U BF bundle. Deluxe set with...
Black Friday. We're
Oh,
dumb.
Black Friday.
Oh, I thought it was Best Friends bundle.
Best friends forever.
bundle.
Okay, that makes sense. Wii U Black Friday bundle. Deluxe set of New Super Mario Brothers U, new... Oh, so all this is part of the new set, I think. Okay, so New Super Mario Brothers U, New Super Luigi U, and Mario and Luigi Wii Motes for $320. Nintendo 3DS Luigi bundle for $150. Buy two get one Skylanders Swap Force figure. Actually, this is probably going to take a long time if I read everything. But let's see. I'm just going to put out a couple of them. I'm just gonna say a couple of them. If you guys see something, then you guys can say it too. So, but let's see. Starting at GameStop, Friday only. Battlefield 4 for $30. Assassin's Creed Black Flag for $40. Dishonored Game of the Year Edition for $24. Deadpool for $20. Skyrim Legendary Edition for $30. Borderlands 2 Game of the Year Edition for $30. Let's see, Tales of Exilia for $20, which actually is probably a good idea.
Yeah.
I'm kind of interested in that myself, actually. Beyond Two Souls for $40. This is Friday only. Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 for $20. Rayman Legends for $24. For the Vita, Black on Friday only. Soul Sacrifice for $20. Killzone Mercenaries for $20. 8 gig memory card for the Vita for $10. And then, let's see, going down to Target, we have Assassin's Creed 4 with a $20 gift certificate, gift card for $60. $10 gift card with any Call of Duty Ghost 360 pictured. You also get a $10 gift card with Just Dance 2004 or Mario and Luigi Dream Team. That actually might be a good deal for me. I might pick that up. Let's see. They don't really have anything else that seems kind of cool, actually. Let's see. Toys R Us has a Disney Infinity Starter Pack for Thursday only for $37. That's actually a really good deal. Buy one, get one free. $14 to $20 Super Buy Games. I don't know what Super Buy Games means, but for Thursday night through Saturday morning. Let's see, systems, you can get an Xbox 360 4 gig Connect Holiday Bundle with free Halo 3 for $200. Nintendo 3DS Luigi's Mansion Bundle for $150. That's actually a pretty good deal. PS3 250 gig with Batman Origins and The Last of Us for $200. That's actually a really good deal. Let's see. Then a bunch of deals on Skylanders. You can get the Star Pack for $37. Buy two, get one. 70% off of single figures. I don't know if that's a good deal, I guess, if you buy a lot of Skylanders. Buy a 3DS XL, get Skylanders, Giants, or Spyro Starter Pack for $10. That's probably a good deal if you don't have either. So going down to Walmart. Let's see, for $25 you can get Battlefield 4, Call of Duty Black Ops 2 Game of the Year Edition, Injustice Gods Among Us, Lego Marvel, Saints Row 4, Just Dance 2004, Halo 4 Game of the Year Edition, Beyond Two Souls, Batman Origins Black Gate for the 3DS, Donkey Kong Country Returns for the 3DS, and that's about it. That seems all. Well, there's a lot more, but I'm not going to read all of it. So anyone listening to this, please go to cheapassgamer.com and just look at the list. There's tons of it here. So, did you guys see anything that you guys want to point out?
No, I think you covered a lot of it. There's just a lot of good deals. Like Walmart, some of these $10 games are pretty good. Like Dishonored for $10, Hitman Absolution, Jack and Daxter HD Collection, Ratchet and Clank Collection for $10, new Sly Cooper for $10. So there's some pretty decent $10 games in there.
Yeah. I just found some good deals that people are posting on Facebook. For $100 you can get $100 off a Galaxy Tab at Target, and then you can get, there's also at Walmart a 50-inch HD TV for $288. So, wow. Yeah. So
that's the kind of stuff that people line up for.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a lot of shit in this. I'm really concerned about getting that Tales of Exilia game for $20. Seems like a really good deal.
Yeah. Those Tales of games usually take a while to drop in price. I mean, they hold their value for quite some time.
Yeah, I'm interested in that mainly, and this Beyond Two Souls. So at Best Buy, might get that. So
I think regardless, wherever you normally go, there's probably gonna be some good deals. So it's just, scouting, seeing what you want, and just going at the right time too. I don't like if you're just interested in some of these games. There's really probably no need to, oh my God, line up or be there super early. You could probably just walk in at like noon or something and pick up the game you want.
yeah.
It's good stuff. Good times, crazy times. Lots of people, lots of sales. Buy all the things.
But you guys want to continue on with news? Because I got a couple news stories.
Oh yes, please hit me with the news.
All right. Well, I have 3 news stories, and 2 of them are Mega Man related. Know me, Mega Man. But it looks like Mega Man, the X armor, is going to be introduced in Dead Rising 3. Mega Man is going... You unlock this Mega Man armor if you beat Dead Rising 3 with your character. If you beat the game in Nightmare mode, you also unlock the X-Buster, which you could obviously use to shoot, kill, or re-kill the zombies. Anyone interested in Dead Rising 3, the game releases on the Xbox One on November 22nd, which is actually today. And, yeah, so anyone who wants to get the Mega Man armor for Dead Rising 3, you can. But, I don't know, how do you guys feel about that? I feel like this is just like another kind of like tease of Mega Man fans. Like, kind of getting tired of talking about this, but it's just like...
It's been in the other Dead Rising games, though. Like what was it, Dead Rising 2 that had the Mega Buster? You could just shoot people with the Mega Buster.
And they had the Surfbot helmet and the first one, but it just seems like, really? Like why don't you just release a Mega Man game and just stop putting all these small Mega Man, references or add-ons to other games? It's just like... I know, I keep repeating myself, it's just like...
One word, Capcom.
I know, it's just like...
Pretty much that.
But you get what I mean? It's like, why keep doing stuff like this when
you keep bringing attention to it? It's like...
Yeah, it's like you could just release a Mega Man game and it would shut everyone up. But yeah, anyone getting Dead Rising 3, you can get the Mega Man armor by beating the game, or you can get the Mega X Buster by beating the game in Nightmare mode. So there you go. My other Mega Man story is another fan-created game has hit the interwebs, and this game is called Mega Man 24. If you've been waiting for a brand new Mega Man game and you're frustrated that Capcom is not delivering, well, your prayers have been answered, because a brand new fan-made Mega Man game called Mega Man 42 is finally here. The game is a fan-made game for Windows, which was made by the Game Maker 8.1. I'm not exactly sure what that is, but it includes 8 new Robot Masters with their own stages, roll as a playable character besides Mega Man, and 5 Wily stages with 31 unique enemies. The game has been made in the style of the first Mega Man game on the NES, so it'll have features like that game. So you probably won't be able to slide, because Mega Man 1 didn't have a slide feature in it. But yeah, this is actually kind of cool. I discovered this a couple weeks ago, and I kind of been saving it for the next episode. So the game is downloadable. I will supply a link on the YouTube page that this is going to be posted. So check below for a link to get this game. But yeah, you can download this game and you can play it. I played it already, and it was an okay game. So, but yeah, there you go, another free Mega Man game. So, and the last story I have here, I have to apologize, guys. It's a rumor.
Concrete rumor.
It's a concrete rumor. So, but it looks like Infamous Second Son will be getting a PlayStation 4 bundle after all. If you guys haven't gotten a PlayStation 4 already, you might want to hold off, because yesterday an Infamous Second Son PlayStation 4 bundle has been leaked on multiplayer.com. The bundle includes the PlayStation 4 console, a copy of Infamous Second Son, and a DualShock controller for €450, and it's scheduled to release February 7th in the UK. However, Sucker Punch co-creator Brian Fleming tweeted that the Friday release date is not correct, and that they would be announcing an official detail sometime this week. So, there you go. It sounds like, I don't know. They say it's a rumor, but it sounds like this might be true, and I kind of hope it is true because, you know, like, I'm interested in the PlayStation 4. I like Infamous. It's probably might work. So, like I said though, it could be a rumor. Techno, you'll probably get this one, wouldn't you?
Yep.
I know you like Infamous a lot, so. But yeah, those are the 3 news stories I got. So, what about you guys?
Good stuff. Well, I have some more kind of game announcements and game confirmations of some new games coming to North America. One of them is Hatsune Miku Project Diva F from Sega, a very fun music rhythm game series for the PlayStation Vita, and this has been confirmed to be coming out sometime early next year. So I think that's really good if you didn't want to, you know, maybe pay the import price, which can sometimes be expensive. This is a good option to just kind of wait and then get the American version. But I'm excited for that, especially now that I got Vita. I really want to play that. And I know you, Cliva, already have that, so it's...
Yeah, I actually imported that game. I'm not sure how much I spent though to import it. I think I paid like $60 on PlayAsia.
Yeah, which
I'm
isn't
just
bad at all
guessing.
for imports. Yeah.
So
Keep an eye out for that. And recently, I'm so glad to hear any news, honestly, from Atlas, because I was getting worried there. I was like, man, Atlas, you guys have been super quiet over the past, like, 3 or 4 months. Sega. But, anyways, so, no, I'm kidding. It could be a multitude of reasons. Like, I'm assuming they're probably still shifting a lot of the assets around and stuff like that. But they're still alive. They're still alive and kicking. They announced a new game coming out that they'll be bringing out. And what a weird game. I totally didn't. This was like out of the left field, but I was like, okay, that's cool, you know. So they'll be bringing out a game called Conception 2, Children of the Seven Stars. This is a really, really weird Japanese RPG that has some influence from like Shin Megami Tensei. It's kind of got like Persona mechanics, but instead of personas, one of the game mechanics, hence the name Conception, it has a big influence with mating with your fellow schoolmates to create these like magical children who like battle in these battles. It's really weird. It's quirky as all hell. But I actually played the original Conception on the PSP, like the demo of it, and it was a weird game. But I think it's super cool they're bringing it out sometime spring 2014 is what they said. It'll be coming out both digitally and physically, and this will be for the PlayStation Vita and Nintendo 3DS, so look forward to that. And I think they'll probably do some, you know, typical Atlas first print editions with some extra swag in there too, so keep an eye out for that. That's really interesting. For fans of a game I'm really anticipating, Bravely Default, coming out in February for America. It's been announced that it's also getting a collector's edition. If you remember, I think it was last episode I talked about a Bravely Default collector's edition for Game, exclusive to Game, which is a UK store, and that had like a figure and some other stuff. And this is essentially the same thing, but minus the figures. So what they confirmed is a Bravely Default collector's edition, and the contents you're gonna get are the game, an art book, 34 AR cards, and an OST CD. And this edition will also be available when the game comes out on February 7th, but it says at select retailers. As of now, the only place to pre-order it, I believe, is GameStop, but it does say select retailers, plural, meaning there's probably going to be more places that you can buy it from, because I'm hoping one of those is Amazon, because if Amazon gets it, I'll totally pre-order that, but totally looking forward to the game. It's probably, honestly, my most anticipated 3DS game right now. Can't wait for that. It looks so good. And more PS Vita news. I mean, this was part of the reason why I wanted a PS Vita. It's like so many games coming out for it, and new limited edition has been announced for from NIS America, another exclusive limited edition for a really weird game as well called Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. Long, weird name, but it's this quirky-ass, like, mystery novel adventure game. I actually played the demo for this, too, on the PSP, and because there's actually a PSP version of it, and that was the original one. This is actually essentially the same game, but updated for the PS Vita, and it's a really bizarre game. Like, there's this weird, terrifying bear creature, and it's got, like, a really weird art style that looks really nice, but it's just a really different kind of art style. It's unique. But they announced a limited edition as well, but only exclusive to NIS America's online store. The contents you get will be a really nice box, softcover art book, the game obviously, soundtrack CD with a jewel case, and the collector's box. And that's for $50 on NIS America's website exclusively. So if you're looking forward to that, I would check that out. It's really awesome, and that is all my news. Techno.
Nice.
Techno.
Yes.
I love you. I love you.
Okay.
That's my news too. That was my other news story. So what are your news stories?
Well, Sony is reportedly bringing a Vita and PS4 Ultimate bundle to the UK before Christmas, as the company looks to take advantage of the interfunctionality between its two systems. And, I mean, I really wish this was coming to the States, but there's like no word on it. Sony hasn't said anything about it coming to the States, which I think would be the worst decision ever. But I don't know how many people would buy something like that. I mean...
Yeah, it's a very premium item, and
yeah,
it's very specific. It depends on you not really owning both, So...
Yeah, and with the 3.0 update released earlier this month, the Vita can play most PS4 games via the remote play streaming, and Sony's handheld can also become a smart glass-like second screen for certain PS4 games. So, there you go. It's pretty much the Wii U pad, but for the PlayStation.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I hope it does come, but I don't know. Like, I'm going to get a Vita Black Friday, so I wouldn't really need this, because I'm hoping that the whole infamous Second Son bundle is like real and will happen in the States, because that's all I want for PS4 right now. So, yeah. Okay. My last news story. Did Sony buy Crash Bandicoot from Activision?
I hope so.
Yes. Well, a sign points to yes. Literally. I'll link you guys to this so you can see the picture. So I don't, have to describe it to you too. If my computer would not be so slow. Oh my god, it's so slow. Damn it. Well, anyways, the famed studio Naughty Dog, the developer behind Uncharted and The Last of Us, created Crash Bandicoot back in 1996. Naughty Dog worked on 4 Crash games, all released on the original PlayStation, before moving on to PlayStation 2's Jak and Daxter. The franchise was owned not by Sony but by Universal until it was sold off to Activision in the early 2000s. The last game in the series, Crash Mind Over Mutant, was released on the PS2, PSP, 360, Wii, and Nintendo DS in 2008. However, Reddit editor Coco Bandicoot has put together a post kind of talking about the last few years for Crash Bandicoot and kind of showing compelling information that may indicate that Sony's original mascot may be returning to the PlayStation fold. So, there's a sign, if you guys have seen the new PlayStation 4 commercial where it just shows a bunch of people and games and stuff, or about the games, and there's a sign in the background which it shows a diamond shaped like a white diamond with yellow in the middle of it and an arrow pointing up to it, and below that is a sign that has a circle, and in that circle it looks like Crash Bandicoot. And what the diamond kind of looks like is the old PlayStation logo that if you turned on your PlayStation, the first thing you see is that that yellow diamond. So it could be happening. And the most interesting evidence comes by the way of the picture seen above from Sony's recent launch commercial for the PlayStation 4. On the white circular sign with the red outline, a silhouette of what appears to be Crash Bandicoot is seen with an arrow pointing towards a gold diamond, which just so happens to be the logo of Sony Computer Entertainment, the PlayStation brand's home company. And also, even more interesting is that Activision's Crash Bandicoot website has been taken down, and any references to Crash Bandicoot seems to have been removed from Activision's web properties. We've reached out to Sony for comment and clarification, and we'll update if we hear back. So hopefully, that pretty much says it right there. I really hope it does, because I would love to,
Yeah, I found a picture of what you're talking about. It's interesting. I miss Crash Bandicoot. I totally love for it to return. And not just to return, but kind of return to Naughty Dog as well. And just have them develop a really quality Crash Bandicoot game for the PS4. Because I think that's, somewhat of a dying brand, or a dying genre is, these kind of adventure games. Like just pure adventure games, collectathon stuff. Like Banjo-Kazooie and stuff like that. I feel like that's really tanked off, and I miss that. It reminds me of the PlayStation 1 era and stuff like that, and 64, and I miss those days. So it'd be great to see somewhat of a resurgence back to that genre.
It's like, there's no way that can't be Crash Bandicoot. That can't be anyone else.
Yeah, it looks like it. Have you... I put a link to an image.
Yeah,
That's what you're talking about. It totally looks like him. That's cool. I hope so. I believe it.
Yeah.
It's great. So, Any other news, Techno?
Nope.
Oh, come on. Okay. I'm proud of you, Techno. Good job. So that's all our news, I guess.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wraps it up for news.
The time! Who's got the time?
It's question time.
Alright, well, our first question is from Jamal. He says, what game makes you feel all warm and fuzzy inside, no matter what? His is Pokemon Silver.
Nintendogs. Cute little puppies. They're adorable. It's like, oh, look at the little Labrador. It's freaking adorable. No, I think seriously for me, it's probably like Super Mario World, probably. You know, something that really triggers like a bunch of nostalgia, like instantly. And Mario World is definitely like that, and even Mario Brothers 3 are probably mine. They make me feel good.
Yeah.
I
It
feel
would
happy.
probably be Mario 3 or Sonic 3 and Knuckles.
Probably gonna have to go with Mega Man 2. Or Battletoads.
Classic.
Toads.
So, let's see. Our last question is from Blake, from Blake's Game Room. He says, anyone getting the 2DS for $100? And what are your thoughts on the new Zelda?
Well, I have a 2DS. I mentioned it a lot. It's called a
God
3DS,
damn.
so you just turn a sucker.
I think he means the actual 2DS.
No, I'm never getting like
Nope.
3DS.
Don't need it.
I'm good to go.
Yeah, I don't need the 2DS either. And my thoughts on Zelda is I've picked it up, but I have not played it yet, and I'm looking forward to playing it this weekend. So I can't really give an opinion, but I'm excited to play it though. That's all I can say.
I haven't picked it up yet.
I want
You
to.
son of a bitch.
Hey,
What?
I don't have money. Okay,
Just
Yeah.
not that
yourself
much
out.
of
Pimp yourself out to like 50 fat chicks
like chicks.
for like 99 cents.
Not what?
That's a great deal. It's a win-win on both sides.
Damn, that's not a win-win.
They at least to save a penny
Yeah,
per transaction.
there's a lot you can do with a penny, guys.
Yeah, I know, right?
Let's not forget about that.
Alright, but that's all our questions from listeners.
Oh, I want more.
I like more.
Think of our carrier pigeons.
Yeah,
I know,
Or
they've
little
been actually...
Just skinny.
But...
Or gunbirds.
Our gunbirds.
Gonna have to eat them now.
No, I know
Fine.
it's Thanksgiving, but wait. Let them live.
It's kind of disturbing, man. Like birds eating turkey.
A bird eating a bird, isn't that like cannibalism?
I don't know.
Yeah. So those are our questions. Keep them coming. I would
Yeah.
love more. But I appreciate those who ask questions. So,
Oh.
is it that time?
No, I got a story.
Oh, whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
It's
Yeah.
a short one,
Comfortable.
but okay. So
This better be
This
good.
this week I was wanting to watch something. So I'm like, let me pull down
His pants?
Batman.
He's
No.
pulling down his pants.
What we watch?
let
The
me
triple X rated or something?
no.
Oh my god, you're watching porn right now? I hope,
No.
please don't watch it right now.
I wanted to watch Batman Under the Red Hood, so I put it in my PS3. And you know how you guys said at the beginning of this episode, the Predator sound
Yeah.
on the Xbox? Yeah, my PS3 was doing that. And I was like, oh my god, what the hell is this? And so it wasn't reading it. Like, nothing popped up for me to click on, to watch it or whatever. So I was like, is my drive dead? And so I put in another Blu-ray and another, and it was just that disc that was, I guess, screwed up. So I was like, I'll just watch it in my computer because I have a Blu-ray drive, and so I put it in there. It didn't read it, so I was like, I'll just turn it off, turn my system off, and I will, restart it. So I restarted, and when it got in Windows, that disk blew up in my disk drive.
Holy shit.
Yeah. I was like, what the fuck was that? And so I had to take apart my computer's disk drive and empty out all those little pieces.
Wow, your computer really hates Batman.
I know, right?
It's like, fuck this shit, explode. Wow. That's something else.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen every day.
And what's weird is I've only watched that movie like 3-4 times. And
Only 3 or 4?
And it's always been in its case. So I don't know what the hell happened.
What I'm more concerned about is you only watched it 3 or 4 times.
Yeah. It needs to be like more like 300 to 400 times.
I know, seriously, come on, it's fucking Batman.
Well, I can't really watch it now unless I watch it on Netflix.
You're probably gonna have to. If you want, you could leave the podcast right now and just watch it.
And
Come back next week.
While you're at it, go pick up your PS Vita.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird.
But yeah, that was my story.
So your Blu-ray drive and your computer's completely like fucked. It won't work anymore.
No, it works.
Oh, okay.
So it just hates Batman.
Yeah, I hate Batman.
Self-destruct.
It just hates Batman.
Or Batman. Oh, versus parents dying down this.
Oh.
That was hilarious. Just can't catch a break. Could you imagine if the back computer just did that? It's like, no, I'm not working for you. Sorry. But the Joker's running across town. I don't care. I don't care.
I guess it's a good thing everything else works though.
I have a story too. It's not a news story.
It's story time.
I'm addicted to Disney Infinity.
You don't even have the game.
I know, and
That's part of the addiction.
yes, it is true.
Awesome.
I have like 9 Disney Infinity figures like right here on my table, and I don't have the game yet. I don't know what to do.
Think you just need a quick cold turkey. It just
Well, you know what it was like when Disney Infinity came out. Like I was kind of like always interested because I like Disney. I like Disney movies and stuff. And one of the movies that they made figures for is The Incredibles, and I love it. I love The Incredibles because I like superheroes. You guys know me, so. Like, I bought one. I bought the character Violet. She's the one that does the force fields in the movie and turns invisible. So I bought one. And then I bought Dash, which is the super speeder. And then I bought Mrs. Incredible. And I'm like, okay, cool. I'll just get the Incredible figures because that I like them. So, but then I found out that Mr. Incredible only comes in the starter pack, like with the game. So I'm like, fuck, I gotta buy the game. So with that logic, by this time, like people it's like, Cliva, what do you want for Christmas? And I'm just like, well, how about Disney Infinity? So I already know I'm getting Disney Infinity from someone within my family, so I know I'm getting the game. So I'm already in. I'm in. I got like 3 figures at this point. The game is on its way. So so that's pretty much where my addiction already started. So now, from that, I picked up. I'm gonna name the figures I have. Okay, I have the three I already mentioned. I have Syndrome, which is the villain of Incredibles. I have Davy Jones, which is the villain of Pirates of the Caribbean. I have Mike Wazowski and Randy from Monsters Inc. I have Woody from Toy Story. I have Buzz Lightyear and Jessica from Toy Story. And I already pre-ordered Rapunzel off the Walmart website. I think I might be in trouble, guys.
Did you have a problem?
Yeah, you have a problem.
I know this, and all I want to do is collect all the little.
Gotta
figures.
catch them all. You gotta collect them all.
No, it's true though. Like I really like I haven't even played the game yet, right? And I just want to collect all the figures. I don't even care about the game really. I just want the figures. But I'm gonna get the game anyway. And Wreck-It Ralph just came out for the figures too, and they're Best Buy exclusives. That's why I'm going to Best Buy tomorrow.
Man.
I don't know, man. It's a money hole, and I know it, but I don't know. I just love Disney, and I like these little figures.
Now I guess you can see kind of some of the reason why people are so addicted to Skylanders and stuff like that. Collecting them all and getting all the figures.
Well, the thing with Skylanders is, like, that's, like, it's not like, nostalgic to anybody. Like, Disney is Disney, you know, like, you know, Disney's has always been around, but, like, Skylanders is, like, a brand new kind of franchise. Like, is any of this making sense, you know? Like the Disney Infinity characters, like Mr.
Well, yeah,
Incredible.
but see, Skylanders was made for kids.
Yeah, it was based off Spyro.
Yeah, well, so is Disney Infinity. Well, like, what I'm saying is, like, the Disney Infinity characters,
They're
like,
characters, like the familiar characters that we all kind of know and love.
familiar characters, where, like, a Skylanders figure, like, I own
creatures
one,
and stuff like that.
Yeah, like, I own one Skylander figure, and her name is called Chill, and the only reason I bought this one is because it's an ice-themed character, and I like ice, but, like, you know, like, I'm not going to buy any more Skylander figures because I don't care about them, but, like, Disney Infinity characters I want to buy because I like the movies they came from. No, I don't know. Like I said, I'm addicted. So by Christmas, I'm going to be talking about Disney Infinity, like, a lot. You might have to kick me off the podcast, I'm just saying.
Be too addicted. It's like, oh, I gotta buy this figure and swap this figure. How many figures are out for it? Are there a bunch?
Well, hold on. Give me like a second, and I'll pull up like the full list. There's not many, but I can.
I will give you a second, Cliva. I will give you one whole second.
I need more time.
Really long second.
I need. Hold on. I got it right here.
Oh man.
Let me scroll down. Okay. Right now, you can get Jack Sparrow, Barbossa, Davy Jones. From the Pirates of the Caribbean. You get Mr. Incredible, Mrs. Incredible, Syndrome, Violet, and Dash from the Incredibles movie. Sully, Mike, Randy from Monsters University. Lightning McQueen, Holly, Francesco, and Mater from the Cars franchise. The Lone Ranger and Tonto from the Lone Ranger franchise. Buzz Lightyear, Jesse, and Woody from Toy Story. Jack Skellington from The Nightmare Before Christmas. Rapunzel from the Tangled movie, Wreck-It Ralph and Vanellope von Vandersweet from Wreck-It Ralph, Phineas and Agent P from Phineas and Ferb. You can get Anna and Elsa from the new Frozen movie that's coming out soon, and later next year you can get the Sorcerer Apprentice Mickey Mouse from Fantasia. So those are all the known characters right now. And only 4 of them are not released yet. So yeah. So I got most of them.
That's cool. So, is it that time? You know?
I think it is.
Oh man, I think it's that time too.
Techno, what time is it?
It is
I don't...
not question time.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the real time. I was like, God damn.
Me too. Yeah, me too. It's games we've been playing. Techno, what have you been playing?
Oh, let me... Instagram time. Instagram time.
Well,
I'm going to his Facebook.
Follow him.
Well-
Follow TechnoSqueek on Instagram. He posts like a bunch of sexy ass selfies of himself. It's super
yeah,
good.
dude.
Super.
That freaking one is like YOLO.
I like. I troll Techno out of love. A lot of not safe for work selfies. But continue.
But I finished the game. I 100%ed the game. That game.
Whoa.
Jack and Daxter, the
Whoa.
Precursor Legacy.
Techno finishing a game.
I know, you
Blasphemy.
you never finish a game.
It
Let alone
took me
100%.
almost a year to beat this game because I couldn't find one Precursor orb in Snow Valley.
Oh, it's behind the rock.
Yeah. That's the one. That
Yeah,
pissed me off.
I told you weeks ago it was right there, and you never
No,
got it.
you
Yeah, I
didn't.
told you like a year ago, but you're like, oh fuck, Ben doesn't know anything. I was like, okay, jeez, whatever. What an ass.
Damn it.
What an asshole.
Oh.
I'm so happy you finished the game, Techno. Even though it wasn't Tales of Vesperia, but oh well.
Damn it. And recently, put in some Resident Evil 2. And let me just say this. I didn't think it was going to scare me. But I've already jumped twice. And yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that. I have been playing some Skies of Arcadia. Oh yeah. Getting still on disc 1. But
Not surprising.
come on.
What do you mean, come on, dude? You never finish a game, man. I'm shocked that you beat Jack and Daxter on 100%.
Yeah, it's not like I see you put any
Well, I've
Tales of
seen
Vesperia Instagram.
Shut up. Every episode.
Well, dude, what do you expect, man? Come on. Finish a game. I'm not making fun of you, but you seriously don't finish games, dude.
Techno doesn't care. It's like YOLO. I'm gonna play all these
Yeah.
games. Play all
Whatever.
these games. What else have you been playing, Techno? I'll try and have you covered.
Well, Jack 3, a little bit of Jack 2, but I got pissed off and left that in the dust.
I believe it.
Because that game is fucking hard. Fuck that game.
No, I totally agree with you. I totally got pissed at that game myself.
I can't fucking remember because it's been.
Oh, come on. What are your biggest ones? Phantasy Star Online Bluebird.
Oh shit!
Come on,
Yeah, yeah.
Look, you have this. I
I
Instagram.
got back into Fantasy Star Online. Yep.
That was a big one.
I did do it already again.
Okay. I got another one if you can't remember either.
Yeah, I got another one too.
Good because I can't.
Okay.
Hit him with it.
Techno, according to your Facebook, you've been playing a Grandia 2 for the Dreamcast.
Oh yeah, I saw that too.
Yeah, I played a bit of that.
I also see some Super Smash Brothers project. And
Project M. Yes,
Oh, man,
that's
Slack.
one of. Yes.
Yes, slacking.
I really love how we have to remind you, like, what you've been playing.
But it's awesome because he keeps like a game log of what he's been playing.
I know.
It's a beautiful thing.
I know.
Like, only Techno can look back like years from now and be like, I know exactly what I was playing on that day. His Instagram is just a journal, a gaming journal. I love it. Seriously, follow him. He's amazing.
Shit.
Anything else?
Is that it? I can't find anything else.
Yeah, I think we covered everything.
He's been watching some anime.
Yeah, I
definitely
watched
had
Yu Yu Hakusho. What else? I watched a little bit of Dragon Ball. And
Well, I see some Castlevania Mirror of Fate.
oh my god, that game is amazing.
Yeah, there's another one. Oh, and I also see Ares for Steam.
Oh yeah, yeah.
There we
I
go.
didn't play much of that, but yeah, that's fun.
There we go. I think that's it. I think I got you. Besides the anime. And you also picked up Red Hood Outlaws.
Oh yeah?
That's a good book.
Yeah, I'm almost finished with it.
Yeah. I already told you this, but you got to pick up the Joker
I
Death of the
know.
Family. Like, you really
Well,
do. It's like the newest one.
What is,
Hmm?
what's it about?
Basically, the story, it's set in the New 52, and basically, it's a Batman Joker story where Batman, actually it's Joker, and I don't want to give it away, the story, because it's so good, but basically, Joker goes to Batman, and he says, I love you. We all love you. Your entire Rogues Gallery love you. And these people you surround yourself with, he's talking about like Robin, Nightwing, Batgirl. He's saying the people you surround yourself with are holding you back. You cannot be the best superhero that you can be if you rely on these people. So, Joker
doesn't he like go after them instead of Batman?
Yes, but basically what Joker Death of the Family is, it's a huge collection of stories from Batman, Detective Comics, Red Hood, Batgirl, Batman and Damian, Catwoman, and puts them in one gigantic, like all in one book. And basically what Joker says is, like I already started, is your entire Rogues Gallery love you, but you cannot be the best superhero that you can be because you're relying on these people. So what Joker does is he basically tells Batman, I will get rid of these people for you so you can be the best Batman that you can be. And like, that's basically the premise of the story. I can't really give it justice. You have to fucking read it, but it's so good. So, like, you could pick up each individual like paid trade paperbacks, volume 3, like of the comics I mentioned, like Batman, Detective Comics, Nightwing, Catwoman, or you could pick up this Joker Death in the Family book. You can get it off like Amazon for like $20-25, and this one book will have all the other books contained in one gigantic volume. It's a great read. So, I'm telling you to read that next Techno if you really want a good Batman story.
Alrighty.
Get on.
All right. Yeah, write it down. Dan will get it to you for Christmas. Pretty sure he
I'll
will.
buy you all the books.
All the books.
No, that's the thing. You only have to buy the one.
I'll buy him other books. Random $1
It's good though. I highly recommend that book though. So, but that is all of Techno been playing though.
Yeah.
That's all I can find.
Yeah, me too.
I went through that Instagram pretty good.
Let's see. I'll go next, I guess. I've been playing not a whole lot, but just a little bit of Sonic Lost Worlds for the Wii U, and it's kind of cool. Like, you know, a lot of people compare it to like Super Mario, no, not Lost Galaxy, Super Mario Galaxy for the Wii, and it kind of is. Basically, you're just Sonic, and you're running along these these spiral circular levels, and it's kind of hard to describe. It's weird because like Sonic, he has like 3 different jump buttons, and like each button does something different when you're in the air. Like one does a homing attack, one does like a double jump, and which is kind of weird. Like at first when I played this game, like I was like, Sonic moves really fucking slow, and then I found out like I think like World 2, there's a run button. Like there's literally like a run button that you can hold down and Sonic will like run. And I'm not talking about the spin dash move. I'm talking about like a legitimate like trot to run to like full speed. I'm just like, holy shit, man! I wish I knew this in like World 1. And but it's cool. Like the new bad guy villains are kind of like, I don't know. The best way to describe them is like the Koopa kids, you know, in like the Super Mario Bros. Games. The story's alright. I would have to say it's like it's an okay game from what I played. I hope it gets a lot better the more I play of it, but it's an okay game from what I can tell. So, see, other than that, I haven't been playing a whole lot because, like I mentioned earlier, I've been watching a whole lot of Doctor Who because the 50th anniversary is like literally tomorrow. So I've been mainly just focusing on the Sonic game, but me and my friends kind of actually started playing Magic the Gathering again, like the actual card game, not like a video game of the card game, but the actual card game. And I bought all these cards, and I actually just made a half Merfolk, half Elf deck, which is, if you guys don't know, that's the blue and green creatures, and it's cool. I really like this deck, and I literally haven't played Magic the Gathering for like maybe 10 years. Like there's so many new rules, but my friends and I we just like picked up random cards one day, and just threw decks together, and we like fell in love with this game already. Like again, it's amazing. Like this deck I built, the half Merfolk, half Elf. I built it so the Merfolks have Island Walk, and the elves have forest walk. And what that means is if my opponent has either islands or forests, I can attack the other player directly without fighting their actual army of creatures. And it's a good deck, and each one of my monsters kind of have the ability, most of them have the ability where if they do damage to my opponent, I get to draw a card. So basically, like every turn, I'm like drawing multiple cards, and that's great because usually like a Magic the Gathering deck is made of like 60 cards, but since like every turn I'm drawing multiple cards because I have the Island Walk and the Forest Walk ability, I can draw multiple cards. So like my deck literally now is like maybe like 75 cards, and normally that would be like way too many cards to have in your deck, but since I'm drawing like 4 or 5 extra cards per turn, it's actually an extremely fast deck. And I'm like, wow, I love this. And I just love this Magic the Gathering now. So like me and my friends have just been playing a lot of that. So I was thinking of actually making like a video for YouTube, just kind of like going card for card in my deck and just like, oh, this is my new deck. I totally fell in love with it. So, but yeah, that's kind of really all I've been playing, just those 2 things, because like I said, I've been busy with Doctor Who, but like I did pick up the new Zelda game and the new Super Mario 3D World for the Wii U, and I plan on playing those this weekend, because those games look really, really good. So yeah, that's really it for me. It's just Magic and Sonic. So
Sounds good.
Dan.
Well, I've been playing a few games. I've been pretty busy. That's why I'm looking forward to Thanksgiving, because to have a break and be able to relax and play some more games. But I actually went to a flea market, like, what was it, 2 weeks ago? Yeah, like 2 weeks ago, and I don't get a chance to go to a flea market too much, right? Because I'm usually super busy, and definitely here too. Since it's outdoors, you don't want to go during the summer because it's hot as hell, so it just doesn't make sense to go. But it's winter time here. Well, pseudo winter time here. It's barely like 70 degrees, like perfect weather, like just perfect weather. So I went, and it was like perfect time to go to a flea market and just see what's out there. I actually ran across a very uncommon Super Nintendo game. And I knew about it because like a lot of people will overlook it, but if you look it up on eBay, it actually goes for some ridiculous prices. But I picked up Final Fight 3 on the Super Nintendo, and I actually played it, and I actually played through it the first time and beat it. And it's because it's a beat 'em up. It's not too hard, and took me maybe like 45 minutes or something. It's super fun though. It's really, really good. It's probably one of my new favorite beat 'em ups. It's just, it feels good because it feels like you have combos and stuff like that. It's just not like mashing, punch, kick, punch, kick. There's like some combos and special moves you can do and beat people up with weapons and stuff like that. It's super quirky. It was a decent challenge too, so. But if you look it up on eBay, it's actually a super uncommon Super Nintendo game. It's kind of weird. But yeah, I guess part of that was because it supposedly came out in the, late part of the Super Nintendo's life cycle. So it's really uncommon. Play some more Forza Horizon because I love Forza Horizon. It's one of the best racing games I've played in quite some time, and just been customizing cars, and so much fun in that game just to challenge some of the opponents. And particularly I love trying to top my friends' fastest times through the speed traps because they have speed traps located, and you'll try and like gun through that as fast as possible, and it'll show the leaderboard of like your friends and how fast they went through that. And I love kind of taking down people who are driving like these, souped up European supercars like Ferraris and Lamborghinis, and I can be like, oh, I beat you in my Mazda Miata that I tuned up. It's like so much fun. I love tuning and customizing. And I played a new PSP game that I've actually been meaning to play for a while. I've had it brand new sitting in my shelf for like, maybe like 2 years now, just sitting there. I've been meaning to play it. And it's actually it's one I've been looking forward to. It kind of felt like the right time because I was like, I don't really have anything else to play. I feel like playing this game now, and that's God's Eater Burst on the PSP. And this is essentially like a Monster Hunter game. It's very inspired by Monster Hunter. If you're familiar with Monster Hunter, it's pretty much like an RPG where it's all about picking up quests and being in like a team and working as a team to defeat like these couple of monsters in like an arena setting. And you just keep repeating and doing that, and it's super addictive though. Like it's actually really good. The combat feels really good. You have like a gun that you can shoot, but then you have like a sword. You can super customizable, just like Monster Hunter. A big feature in this, which you definitely can't do in Monster Hunter, is you can transform your sword to like have a mouth, and then like it eats the monsters. So it's just like a big ass sword eating monsters. It's a beautiful thing. It charges your burst gauge, which lets you like go super powered up, and you can your attacks do more damage. You can attack quicker and stuff like that. It's super, super good. And unlike Monster Hunter, it actually does have like a story in there. It does develop a story. It has set characters and stuff like that. There's usually missions that are exclusive to like kind of progress the game, but then there's tons and tons of other missions you can do. So it's super fun. If you like Monster Hunter and you haven't played God's Eater, I would highly recommend it. I'm enjoying that. And recently, like mentioned before, I got a PS Vita finally, so I've actually been playing Assassin's Creed 3 Liberation, and surprisingly, I actually like it. Like, I've actually really, really enjoyed it. Despite all the gimmicks, I could do without the gimmicks in the game that use the touchscreen, and one of the biggest issues is that it's really buggy game. Like, it's really glitchy. I've had some weird glitches happen, like characters going through, like, crates and shit like that, or it's like just weird textural pop-ups, and it's weird stuff. Like, it's not a super polished game, but it's interesting. It's set in like a different kind of setting. It's set in like old-fashioned New Orleans, like retro New Orleans during the slavery times. And you play as this girl, and you kind of go through, progress, and you kind of play a prologue in the beginning, and then you kind of become the assassin type, and you start to do more missions. Just like, it feels like, because I haven't played an Assassin's Creed game since the original one, it feels like they improved on a lot. It feels like the combat is, thank God, much more responsive, because I absolutely hated the sword fighting in the original Assassin's Creed. But this feels so much more responsive with the countering system and wide variety of weapons. I feel like the missions, although you're doing the kind of the same thing, it feels like it's mixed up and has like more story engaged into it. Whereas it felt like the first one kind of just had you doing a couple of missions and then it would just kind of loop and loop. But yeah, it's pretty fun. The free roaming, the running and all that feels really, really good. It just feels like a much tighter game, although visually it has weird glitches and stuff like that. So now, that's not all the time, but it's just it's happened quite a few times. I've seen some weird, just textural stuff and stuff that shouldn't be there. It kind of looks like the game could have used some more time. And like mentioned before, it does have like gimmicks, like to pickpocket, you swipe on the back of the touchscreen. To row a boat, you have to like swipe on the back of the touchscreen to kind of go fast and stuff like that. And that's just, I feel like it was kind of an early Vita game. It's just like any early game for like these kind of systems, they want to kind of show off what the system can do and all that. So there's those gimmicks in there. But I'm looking forward to actually playing some more of it. I'm actually enjoying it. So that's it. That's all I've been playing.
How do you like the costume changes in that game?
I think that was actually a really interesting element because I feel like it adds something a little more to take into consideration. Like Cliva mentioned, one of the big factors of this game is they call them personas, and then you go to like these changing rooms, and then you can switch out your persona, and then like she has like a formal outfit where she can use daggers and stuff like that, but she can't jump or like she can't free run or anything like that. But she has the ability to like charm guards and stuff like that. Or you have the assassin type who's like super fast and can use all the weapons, or the slave persona, which she can jump and stuff like that. But I forget what the drawback to her is. But yeah,
I think she can't get into places like rich people can get into.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, but like there's this variety of personas, and then like certain parts of the game it'll have you like required to use like certain types. So you'll be like, oh, this mission you have to be like in the lady persona and stuff like that. And I think that helps to kind of change the variety of the missions a little bit, or else I guess that was one of the things with the first one is it felt like it just got a little too repetitive too quickly, whereas I feel like this kind of breaks it up a little. It's like, okay, now I got to kind of, now since I'm the lady persona and can't jump around, I kind of got to reconsider my surroundings and stuff like that and how I go about the mission. So I think that helps to kind of break up the repetitiveness.
Yeah, I haven't played it yet, but I haven't played Black Flag yet, but I think this is the only Assassin's Creed game that does that.
Yeah.
That it switches personas and stuff. So it'd be cool if you could do it like in maybe Black Flag.
Yeah, that would be cool.
But,
like I said, I think it's a nice little addition to add a little bit more there.
Yeah. And I don't know if you know this too, is if you have the PS3 version of Assassin's Creed 3, you can link the two games.
No, really? How so? Like, what does it do?
Well, you get if you link the games, you can get Connor's hatchet into the Liberation game. You kind of like get different items and weapons and stuff like that. It's nothing too major, but it is kind of cool a little bit. So that was one of the what?
I was just gonna say, I will say that though. I think this game has kind of had me interested in checking out Assassin's Creed 3 now, the original one, because I like this.
Yeah, and it happens at the same time as Assassin's Creed 3.
Yeah.
So, because Connor, who's the hero in Assassin's Creed 3, makes an appearance in that game, in Liberations. So, it's cool. It's one of the main reasons why I got the Assassin's Creed on the PS3, is so I can link the two together. So, it's a good game though. I like it. So,
good stuff.
So,
Stuff, gentlemen.
well, what do you guys say? You guys want to end it here?
Yes.
Pretty good episode. I had fun this episode.
I hope you did.
I did. I really did.
Hope you have fun every episode.
Well, you know,
Except
there's
for those
some
episodes with Techno on it. It's like, no.
I know. I hate
What
that
the
guy.
hell?
That guy, like, what a... Especially the
Techno.
episodes where he doesn't finish Tales of Vesperia. I'm like, oh my god. Like, Jesus. Yeah, but that's it. I hope you guys who are, traveling for Thanksgiving or whatever have a safe trip. To all the listeners out there, and enjoy the
Be
time.
safe.
Enjoy the time
Eat
with
a lot of
friends,
turkey.
family. Eat lots of stuff. Get leftovers, because leftovers is a good thing to have.
And survive Black Friday.
Be safe out there,
Don't
especially for Black Friday.
Don't push. Don't maim. Don't kill anybody.
Don't break kneecaps. Just,
Yeah.
Let's be civil about this. We can all get our deals. We don't need to be barbarians.
Last year wasn't that bad to me.
You know what? Yeah, last year wasn't that bad for me either. I think I went out at like 1 and I got everything I wanted.
Yeah, that's like a good time to go.
Like, no one pushed because we all got in.
Except for Tech, though, he just started randomly pushing.
Get the fuck out of here!
Get the fuck out of my way! I
Yeah,
need to get that Dragon Ball movies.
Best Buy, like, what they did was they would let so many people in, like, we'd be in a line, and then they'd, say 50 or, whatever number up, and...
Really?
Yeah. And then...
Like, what time of day was that?
Oh, that was... like, midnight.
Oh, okay, yeah, like I said, I go at like 1.
Like 2 in the morning or something.
Yeah, I go at like 1 in the afternoon. Okay, yeah. That's crazy. But...
Anyways, thanks.
Alright, well. That's about it, guys. So
Episode 83 in the books. Everyone say bye.
everyone say goodbye.
I love you guys. Have a good Thanksgiving, Black Friday.
Bye.
Fun. Play some
Happy
games.
Thanksgiving.
See you guys next time.